Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Thursday Night Mini Healings. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. Technical difficulties again. Very frustrating. But I decided just to set up the information and I'm here. So I guess we'll see if it works. So sorry to be late. We will still be doing the healing pulse starting around 10, well, being I was late, it won't be exactly 10 minutes into the call, but maybe about 5 minutes or so, we will do a healing pulse. I'm just hoping that the appointment that I have scheduled to go live, I'm hoping that doesn't kick in and bump me off because it wouldn't let me use the link to go live. So yes, a very interesting week because this actually happened last week too, but I thought part of it was just me not being at home and things being a little crazy when I was at a campsite. So, but I had to set up everything new at the last minute last week too. So there's something to do with the system that isn't doing well. So we shall see. But usually I've got at least a few people that are in by now, unless there's Marina. I'm glad you're there, Marina. I've been having more technical problems, so sorry I'm late. So welcome. I hope you are well. I'm trying to think if there's anything new I should chat about. I think I had a few things, but when I had issues, they all sort of went out of my head. Hi, Anne Marie. Yes, nice to see you both. So, welcome. Sort of a crazy day. Now today it's a little warm and it seems like it's going to storm a little bit. So we'll see. It would be like my luck if I lost power. Hello, Valerie. Welcome, welcome. We are going to start the healing pulse a few minutes later than usual because I had some technical issues. So that'll give more people a chance to come in and find me. And my little book that I normally record everything in, I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to find it. So yeah. But I'm trying to think what else. Oh, and as I think about what else, I need to write it down because if I have more issues, that would be greatly appreciated, Valerie. Thank you, thank you. So I know there's a few of you that won't be here tonight. Oh, I just got a message on Facebook that I went live. And that's very interesting because initially it said I couldn't go live because I had to wait 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm not very happy with technology right now. It's fine when it works, but when it doesn't, it's very irritating because you don't really know until the very end. So does everyone know what you want to work on tonight? I've got my list started. can't believe September is over halfway gone. Sort of crazy, huh? Okay, so we'll wait one more minute and then we'll do a healing pulse, and I'll give instructions for anyone new that's lurking, which is fine. All right, so Valerie, lower back. Yep, that would be good. But Dexter and Duncan probably took it. So, all right, so one more minute. We'll start with the healing pulse. All right, Marina. So, Marina, are you able to find things to apply for? Or are you applying and not getting interviews? Or is it like looking for the perfect job and then getting it? Or are you coming close to getting something? So I'm just wondering if there's pieces we need to take apart and work on blocks for those pieces. All right, Anne Marie. Backache and clarity. It might be a short one tonight, guys, with just the three of you here, which means you get extra healing, but it doesn't take very long. All right. So let's do our first healing pulse of the night. For those of you who haven't done this before, I want you to think about where you would like to receive the healing. This healing can be in a physical place, so that's really easy, wherever you're feeling pain or discomfort. But if it's emotional, think about where you feel that the energy of that emotion. For instance, if it's anxiety, where do you feel it the most? Does it make your chest tight? Does it make your throat dry? And does it make you feel sick in the pit of your stomach? So think about where you want to receive the energy if it's emotional. And then I want you to rub your hands together. And then place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. All right, Joanne, I will add you to the list. Wow, that's tough. All right, so imagine my hands are on your hands, and I want you to just breathe in the energies, open and allowing. Imagine the energy going exactly to where it needs to go. And you're just breathing in the healing and releasing anything that doesn't serve your highest good. So open and allowing. Just breathing it in. Okay, that was our first healing pulse of the night. Let me know how you did. And then Valor, we're going to work on you and your lower back issues. Let's see what tool I'm going to use. So, and I've got we're going to narrow it down to just one big list for tonight. So the first one that comes up is unfeeling and hard-hearted. Let me get an age on that, and maybe you can put an event with that. 16. So plus or minus years, so it could have been 15, 16, 17, so something in there. So let me go ahead and release that. Okay, that did release. Take a little walk around the room and see if that took a bite out of that pain and made it a little better. All right, so Marina, you are next. So let's see. There is some energy that we can remove to help you. Anger. So let me get an age on that. I'm going to do 17. So let's go ahead and release that because that doesn't serve you well. Well, at least you're getting interviews, Marina. That says something that you can attract that. So we just need to keep working on that. Oh, and there's Sissy. Rather understandable, Valerie. All right, so let's see. Anne Marie, we've got backache and clarity. We're going to do clarity first. Let's see what that is. Sabotage. Good, you're welcome. Let me get an age on you for that. Ronnie's 26, Amory, sabotage. And that would be male. Did you have like a male coworker that wasn't fond of you? So go ahead and release that. Good. All right, Joanne. So you've got a friend in pain. So Joanne, you should have brought your friend with. Or is he open to what I do? Sometimes when people are desperate, they're more open to things. So ask him if he's interested, and I can work with him just short term on doing a healing pulse tonight, if that helps. Okay. But let's see if we can do anything about all your worries so you can be more objective when you chat with him. All right, so let's see. Sorrow. So let's get rid of that. Around age 18, Joanne, let's get rid of that. And that is the last one on my list. If anyone else wants to put a comment in on something they want to work with, feel free. Otherwise, I will go back around to the top of the list and we will continue to work on, let's see, Valerie, we're going to work on your back some more. All right, so let's see. Sure, just let me know, Joanne, or give me my number. All right, so let's see for Valerie. Fragmented. Let me get an age on that, and maybe you will be able to match it up with an event. $17. So we'll release that. All right, so that's been removed. And the voids have been filled. Marina, you are next. Let's see. So you're attracting interviews. We just need to make sure that these jobs are a good fit. And yes, Valerie, fragmented at 17. All right, so let's see. Marina, I gotta. Mistrust. Let's get an age on that for you, Marina. This will be a good one to release because people could people can pick up on that if you don't trust in general. So especially when you're interviewing, I think it's important to come across that you're going to trust them, at least until you find out they're not. Around age 14, Marina. So let's release that. All right, so that released. All right, Anne Marie, you are next. We're going to work on backache. Let's see what we can do with that. That's the thing with interviewing. I think it's all sort of a game, right? Sorrow. Anne Marie, let me get an age on that. We're on age 18, so let's get rid of that. And then Joanne, you are next. Self-abuse. I'm going to get an age on that. On age 29, so let's get rid of that. And then we will do another healing pulse. Okay, so that released. All right, so let's do another healing pulse. For those of you who notice a difference with the breath work, let's start with that box breath, and I will walk you through it once we get to that point. So if you are new to the healing pulse, or if you're just coming in on the replay, think about where you want to receive healing. If it's physical, that's really easy. That's where you'll want to direct the energies. But if it's emotional, think about where you feel that emotion. So let's rub our hands together. Place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. Imagine my hands upon your hands. And so just breathe in that energy. Imagine the healing going exactly to where it needs to go. For those of you who do benefit from breath work, when you breathe in, I want you to breathe in and hold. And then when you can't hold it any longer, breathe out and hold. So it's in, hold, out, hold. And just mainly be open and allowing the energies to go exactly to where they need to go. Okay, that was healing pulse number 2. So I've gone through everybody that gave me something twice. So let's do the brain balancing tonight. And we'll give you some healing pulses to go. And then let's do the aura strengthening. Anyone else have any special requests, since we will be done early, even if we do a few extra things? No? Okay. So let's do the brain balancing first. And so bring in your energy. And if you want to add healing pulse energy to that, just set that intention that you're pulling in the energy as you rub your hands together. Get your 2 fingers on each side, and then I want you to put them next to your scalp about an inch above your ears, as we're going to work on energetically connecting, or not connecting, but widening the connection between the left and right brain hemispheres. So start with one hand in particular, gather that energy there, and when that hand is full of your energy, slowly start to send that energy to the other hand. And along the way, it will go through the pineal gland, which for many of us is quite calcified, and that is definitely a block to our intuition. So just imagine that energy just going through. Once the energy reaches the other side, let that hand on the other side gather that energy. So your first couple times through, it's going to be a little slow, but then it will be like lasers. Very quick, very fast, very thorough. But initially, definitely a little slow. So, and just breathe it in, letting it go back and forth. So just breathe it in. And we'll do it for another minute longer. Open and allowing. All right, so that was brain balancing for tonight. So we've been doing this a number of months. And for those of you who are part of that group that's been doing it another months or a number of months, do you notice a difference? Is it getting stronger? Does the brain balancing last longer now that you've been doing it more? So let me know in the comments. And then let's do the aura strengthening. And with this, like the brain balancing, you can just use your own energies, or if you want, you can pull in the energies of the healing pulse. So rub your hands together. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that. It just quite a bit of lightning outside. Keep doing it, Marina. You're like me. You got to fake it till you make it. Good, Joanne. And Marina, maybe that's something that maybe not every week, but every other week, maybe we would work on releasing blocks so that you can notice things more. I'm sure it's the same lightning, Valerie, right? For those of you who don't know it, I'm in like on the north coast. Valerie's like on the south coast by the Gulf, next to the Gulf of Mexico. So yeah, there's no way it can be the same lightning, but sort of funny. And when I say north coast, you might say, well, there's no water, no coast on the north side of the U.S. I live by Lake Superior, which is almost a coast. All right. So let's do, so now that I got distracted, sorry. So let's do the aura strengthening. And I'm going to do it too, because even though I don't really notice it, a few weeks ago I was told it helps me. All right, so just send that energy, either send it out this way to your aura, or if you want to send it back. I think so. The water's like less than a mile away. It's a coast, right? And you guys saw the coast last week from my live show, right? Those of you that were here. Okay. All right, back to strengthen your aura. So just imagine that aura sort of absorbing the energy that you're sending it like a sponge, and that it makes it, stronger, thicker, more protective. So just breathe it in, breathe it out. Okay, so that was the aura strengthening for tonight. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I was looking through my book. Oh, let me grab. And of course, the books I'm wanting are in the house, not in my office, because I've been going through books. Ooh, maybe we'll do something from here. I did a little YouTube video about this a while ago. It was rather nice. Um, there's like in here prayers, meditations, and affirmations to nurture your spirit every day of the year. So let's see, because it's organized. There is a little exercise for each day. Let me see if this is any good. Ooh, I sort of like this. Okay, so I think let's do the healing pulse to go. And then there is a little, some things for you to think about. And then there is like a prayer practice kind of thing relating to meditation. And for those of you who don't meditate, it's something for you to think about. I am not a meditator, although at least once a week I think I should really try that again. But when it comes down to doing it, I am a bad meditator. Although that is not very good law of attraction talk, is it? I could be a fabulous meditator. I know, like, Valerie is a fabulous meditator. Yes, that marina was Lake Superior. It's the biggest lake in the world by volume. So you can't really see to the other side on parts of it. It's like being on an ocean. So, all right, so let's do the healing pulse to go. I'll add another layer to the breath work. That will be for everyone. All right, so rub your hands together. Think about where you want to receive the energy. Cool is a good word, Marina. It doesn't heat up because it's very deep. So even though it's the end of summer, there are places that are really cold. That is the problem, Valerie. I never get to the point where I get benefits. So maybe if I did even feel a little bit, I could maybe talk myself in. You can swim in it. Yes, it's very clear, very beautiful, but unless you're in like a really shallow cove, it can be quite cold. All right, so let's do healing pulse. So think about where you want to receive the energy. Place your hands. Imagine my hands on your hands. And then just breathe in that energy. Imagine it going exactly to where it needs to go. So, and for those of you who like the breath work, do the box breath again. So that's just easy. But even those of you who don't seem to benefit from the breath work, I want you to imagine that as you are exhaling, breathing out, your energy is pulling things that don't belong with it as you're expelling your breath. So breathing in really deep and breathing out and sending with it things that don't belong, things that aren't yours, things that aren't there for your highest good. Okay, so that was our last healing pulse of the night. So here is something to think about. So this is Pocket Full of Miracles. It's the September 16th. It's called the Seed Thought. So this will give you something to think about. Dreams are the naked truth tellers of the unconscious, the mental sensors that continually distort our thoughts and feelings in waking life so that we'll look good and feel acceptable, are suspended in dream time. The dream self is brutally honest, but also has a great sense of humor, which makes its revelations more tolerable. I once dreamed about a problematic colleague. He was in the hospital for tests, sitting on a pedestal. When he got up, he left a large Buddha-shaped mound of feces behind. Yeah, I should have screened this better, right? I said with great relief, thank goodness he wasn't sick after all. He was just full of shit. Oh, I should have really screened this. I journaled the dream without much understanding, and only later, when my waking mind had fully taken over, did I get the pun. Since every dream character represents a part of ourself, I had to face my own spiritual bullshit and do some serious thinking about humility. It was easier to do so while laughing than if my hubris had been pointed out some other way. I'm going to have to think about that one. But I really like the part where it says that dreaming is brutally honest and great sense of humor and makes revelations more tolerable. So that's quite interesting. So here is something for those of you who pray or meditate. Practice a few minutes of, and it even says shamantha or vipassana meditation, but practice any type of meditation or centering prayer. Did you remember any of your dreams from last night? If so, while you're still in a state of meditation, a state in which the conscious and the unconscious minds mix and mingle, review the dream. If you think about your dream as a wake-up call from your higher self, what do you think it's trying to tell you? There you go. So there's your assignment for the next week. If you are someone that meditates and prays, uh, pull in a dream that you remember from the night before and see if you can get a further message about what that dream means to you. Very interesting. Yeah. Next time I will prepare more, but I had really thought my other books were here somewhere. I mean, I've got so many books, but yes. So that was very interesting. So let me know how you're doing. Oh, Valerie's got some good comments. So I'm going to share that just because. Prophetic dreams are very interesting. All right, I was going to do a commercial. I may as well do that. Uh-oh. What? Sleep? That's not good. Sissy, you should have said something. That's something we could work on, unless you're too shy. So I was going to do a commercial, so I will do a last-minute commercial. So coming up at Summer Avalon Healing Arts, I have Usui Holy Fire Reiki 1 and 2 coming up October 9th and 10th. It's $430. It's all done from a distance, and you will get lots of practice times. It's 2 full days, but as someone who took the regular Usui Reiki 1 and 2 and then retook the Holy Fire Reiki 1 and 2, this is a more powerful Reiki. And part of the reason why it's so much more powerful is there's a lot more self-exploration, which I really enjoy. The Abundance series. So this month we're working on healthy weights, and it turned out for everyone that signed up, it was weight loss, which is cool. Next month, we're going to go back to the financial abundance. And I am also adding a new one, which will be dating and relationships. And I found out some new pieces about the heart wall that was sort of hidden and secret. And I will be adding some new pieces to that. Fabulous, Sissy. So with the abundance pieces, it's 1 month is $30. And if you decide you want to do 2 things in a month, it's 2 for $50. Or if you have a friend that you want to do things with, it would be 2 people for $50. So I wonder, Joanne, if you went before you go to sleep and set the intention that you received information that could help you help your friend, you'll have to see if you get things. So Marina, I can send you information. Are you interested in the Reiki or the abundance courses? I know for me, I don't remember my dreams much. When I do, I really think it's cool. So next week, I'm hoping that I don't have technical difficulties. Oh, I definitely will send that to you, because I bet you have a heart wall. Just from what you've said, working on what we have the past few weeks. Okay. I'll send you that. The financial abundance is pretty similar to the one you took before. I've decided that the advanced version wasn't the most helpful, but yes. So I'll send you some information about that. I'm really excited about the new piece I'm adding to that, just because I really think Heartwells can change things. But there were some hidden things that weren't obvious to anyone about releasing. So I've got some healer friends. We were chatting about this new sort of discovery, and none of us knew it. And it's something most of us use in our practice. So I will get you that information. But otherwise, I hope everyone has a good few days. I will be back next Thursday, hopefully on time. But yeah, so thank you everyone for being here. And I'm just glad for your support. So I will see everybody next week. Have a fabulous week and weekend. Bye.